Welcome back to the Chow Time Pod. It's your host Ren. I got a video today from Mansful. New channel. He only has 47 subscribers, at least at the time I filmed this. Doing Passport Bro videos. I love supporting our little, community. The Passport Bros, Red Pill, everything, that has to do with men. So I want to feature him and push him. Hopefully he gets more subs from this, and keep it up, brother. Please subscribe down below. I'd really appreciate that. And let's get to that chow. It's chow time.
I started to experience a huge problem recently. I've realized that you men have dealt with it your entire life. Communicating with women is fucking impossible. Here's the problem. You can't be honest with them. One thing I've learned from studying men is that you guys are often very honest with one another. At least amongst yourselves, you say what needs to be said rather than
Yo, bro, you fat. Get to the gym. That's what men do.
Someone wants to hear. And that's because it's also what you would want to hear. But women cannot handle the truth. The truth often sends women into an absolute frenzy.
Yeah, it is much easier for these passport bros to go to other countries and exploit younger, more impressionable, less educated or uneducated girls living in poverty.
You know why? Because we don't care. Look, we don't care. We do not care.
You sure about that? You sure about that?
A few moments later.
Guys, let's get our passports. She's still not gonna choose you, baby. I'm sorry.
It gives manipulative and desperation. Just saying.
For them to go in search of spouses who they feel are going to be more subservient to them and do what they want, basically some sort of indentured servitude.
Same old rhetoric.
It's easier for these men to go overseas.
Yeah, I thought you didn't care. Why you have so many videos on us?
Get one of these victims. A lot of these
They look very similar in age. Like, she looks a little bit older. He's a little probably older than her still, but they look close to age to where he's not taking advantage of some young, impressionable woman like you guys say.
Passport bros are exploiting a power imbalance economically.
Y'all are taking advantage of these women.
If you feel that you need to go to Antarctica to marry
You guys said you didn't care.
a polar bear,
But they're still doing the, oh, we're just going to leave and go to another country and find women. Or you're going to die alone. Good luck dying alone with your cats.
get a polar bear.
This is ridiculous, man. Ridiculous.
What's really disturbing about where we are in the world right now is there's a girl that can go online and put her ass on Instagram and make more money than the guy that laid the road for me to get here. It's probably one of the most unjust things in the world. It's not illegal, but it's certainly unjust. The guys that work with their hands make this world go round. There is no doubt about it. Without a plumber, there is no toilet. Without electricity, there's no lights in here. There's no cameras. There's no microphones.
I think that you should just be a slut.
Women, sleep with who you want to sleep with. Do it however much you want to.
I 3 dudes in one night.
I went to a party. I had with 3 different guys in one night. I cheated on my boyfriend with the guy I told him not to worry about.
If he goes on vacation with his boys.
And they wonder why men do not trust them. Like, come on, ladies. Why would we ever trust you with other men? Like, just, the people that are red pill, they see it all.
I am cheating.
Stop it. Get some help.
I think women should stop sleeping with men, to be honest. When I'm in a relationship, I don't believe in spending my money on my man.
Many women, I didn't need a man to buy my house.
Shout outs to Manful. I actually didn't watch this before, but his little clips are pretty funny.
To buy my car or keep my lights on. We don't need you guys for anything.
Hi.
Okay.
I don't want a son because they're the problem.
Let me get this straight. You have been telling men for years that you don't want them, you don't need them, they don't meet your standards, that they don't treat you right. You can pay for your own hair, you can pay for your own nails, you can afford your own home, you can afford your own car, and are good for nothing. You're strong, you're independent. Then you get mad when these men go to another country to actually find a woman that has the qualities that they are looking for in a wife. Make it make sense. I also want to talk about why this mindset that so many Western women have is actually extremely problematic. Because not only are you putting down the men who are going overseas with pure intentions, you're also putting down the woman from these other countries. Solely off of the fact that they were not brought up in a Western culture. Because you're calling them uneducated, you're calling them poor, you're calling them weak, you're calling them vulnerable. You're creating a superiority complex where you are at the top and women from all these other countries are at the bottom. Now let me tell you something. If you were really superior, the men would not be leaving. And you would not be single.
What are your thoughts on passport bros?
I think men here have really high expectations of what women should be like. What? Or actually, they're very old-fashioned, if you ask me. They want women to do everything while they work. And I think going abroad, they go for women who are more vulnerable, less exposure. They don't know what's available to them.
Oh, brother.
So they just settle for someone like that because they think they're going to do everything for them. Whereas women here, we work, we raise children, we do everything.
Lies.
We're very domesticated.
Lies.
They are living the same life as the girl that they're going for. Just as long as there's no double standards, it should be fine.
And my mother works.
You guys don't even want to be with men that live the same standards as you. You want men that have higher standards and have higher status than you guys. So what you guys are saying is complete bullshit. Complete bullshit. Right? Because women are hypergamous. They want men to be better than them. So if men are always better than them, how can it ever be the same status or they live the same kind of life? That's never going to happen. And women in other countries are also hypergamous. So of course they're going to look for men that are better.
And teaches me that, to be financially independent is important. Here, we're always about equality. Like women should be having the equal rights as men. And I think here they're against that, I guess, or intimidated. Mm-hmm. So they go for someone.
Well, no, if you have equal rights and you're just as good as men, then why should we have to take care of you? That's how men see it, if you want to fight for that.
Vulnerable with less opportunities, so they have a hold over them. Yes, they want us to be indoors at home behind barriers.
You keep talking, man. And you shut the fuck up.
I'm very good at cook, in cleaning. Also, I will serve you.
Oh my God, get out of here, sis. Bruh. Over here in the West, we don't play that, okay? We're strong, independent queens who don't need no man. What you talking about serving?
I could offer my whole self. No secrets and all. Loyalty, faithfulness, everything that could make him happy.
You ever hear a Western woman talking about how she's gonna make her man happy? No. You know what we hear from the West? What a man can do to make me happy. What a man can bring to the table for me. What I can benefit. How I could spend his money.
My husband is my boss. My husband is number one. If my husband tells me, hey, sit down, I'll sit down. If he tells me you can't go out with your friends today, I'm not going to go out with my friends. If he says, hey, go wash this dish for me, I'm going to go wash the dish for him. I chose this man to be the king of my life. And yes, I agree with everything he says. And I do everything he says. And I did that because I chose.
I just think it's funny because the whole king and queen thing, the king does everything. He's able to control everything. The queen is just kind of a figurehead. Majority of the time, they actually have no power. So when women want to push that I'm a strong, independent queen, how many queens out there that actually had this kind of power and didn't listen to their king? Very few, because they would have just got X'd out and got a new queen in. It's easy like that.
Chose this man. I put him in this position of my life.
Damn
and
right.
This is how I honor and take care of and love the man in my life. So I tell women out there, you want a man in your life, you want to be happy, figure out what you would do when you are happy. Because I am happy. My husband does so many great things for me. And I would do that for him. I obey him, I respect him, and I let him be the man that he is. Damn. I chose a man that I wanted to follow. I chose someone to lead.
Great woman. Again, just she's Muslim, or I'm assuming she's Muslim. And it's just going to be hard for non-Muslim men to kind of jump into that religion and,
me. And that's why I will do anything for him. If he tells me jump, I'll jump. If he tells me sit down, I'll sit down. If he tells me go in the room or go up on stage, I will do either or. Anyways, that's a message for everyone out there. Love and cherish the king in your life.
Again, shout outs to Manful. That was actually a very good compilation of clips and his little extra clips, the men yelling, the men clapping, and just all those things. He did a really good job. So please like and subscribe down below. I'd really appreciate that. And I'll catch you guys next time. It's chow time.